Welcome to South Africa, a country of contrast. A land of incredible wildlife, stunning beauty, and unforgettable landscapes. But also a country shaped by a complex and sometimes painful history. Here, animal safaris exist alongside struggle and hope. Even before we left home, we were warned to be very careful in Johannesburg and to keep our valuables close to us. Crime can be a big problem in the city. And concerns of today are often linked to the long-lasting effects of apartheid, a government system that separated Black South Africans by race, creating deep inequality. Many who fought apartheid were arrested and charged with political crimes. Inside the walls of the Fort Prison complex, history felt very real. Men and women once endured harsh, grueling conditions in this prison yard. Some of them lived in solitary confinement, many in crowded sleeping quarters, and open outdoor bathrooms. Among those held here were Mahatma Gandhi and Nelson Mandela. This woman served time here and continues to show the power of past inmates who fought for equality. During apartheid, many Black South Africans were forced into segregated townships like Soweto. After 46 years of apartheid, riots and tensions eventually erupted in the 1976 Soweto uprising. Protests were met with violence, creating global attention. The pro-apartheid minority party was in power until the early 1990s. It was then that the country built its new constitutional court, similar to our Supreme Court, and using bricks from the old prison walls. Decades after apartheid ended, the wounds haven't fully closed. Unemployment sits at above 33%. Poverty keeps people where history put them. We went deep into the heart of Soweto, first visiting the site of a Catholic church, where students were gathering. Police fired inside and used tear gas.
We had damaged roofs, ceilings, pews, and windows.
One intersection in Soweto is now filled with music and energy. We had fun dancing with locals and visited Nelson Mandela's house right on the same intersection. He lived here from 1946 until his 1962 arrest. So what do they call you around here?
Mama Lucy.
Our guide knows a lot of people who live here, many homeless. She passes out packages of cookies to people who don't have much. A simple gesture that spoke volumes. From the history of Johannesburg, we continued into another side of South Africa, staying in a beautiful hotel. That afternoon, we drove the famous Panorama route. That day, there was a lot of fog along the drive, but we did stop to see dramatic waterfalls, the unique rock formations of Vork's Luck potholes, and stopped in the small town of Grasskop, where a glass elevator descends into a gorge surrounded by stunning scenery. From there, we continued on to Kruger National Park, one of Africa's greatest wildlife destinations.
There is also a very big hunting I would say community in South Africa. So thanks to Paul Kruger, we have got an area also where it's not permitted to do that. Animals can roam around freely and the people can just come to view as well.
We stayed in a tented camp along the Mutlu River. This is certainly not just a park. It's very large. In fact, it's the size of the state of New Jersey. Here you can see about 140 species of mammals. In fact, right behind me, right behind our lodge, I can see footprints that have gone right across the river that's behind us. That evening, we took a safari ride where we began to get our first glimpse of animals. When the sun had set and we were turning back to the camp, we drove up to something amazing. A pride of young male lions were hanging out on the main paved street of the park. They didn't seem to mind our lights or how close we were. It felt like we could reach out and touch them.
It's been a little wild around here, and I don't mean the animals. I mean the weather. In January, they had record rainfalls, and they continue to this day.
The rain did not stop the animals as we headed out on another nighttime safari. In the dark, our guide somehow spotted a leopard hiding in the bush.
The eyes that we see when I'm shining the torch. So I saw the set of eyes, and the way it was moving, I knew it was a cat. Then we rushed to see it, and we got lucky.
The sightings have inspired a young fellow traveler who can't wait to come back.
I want to be also a park ranger. Like, I want to sit in one of these cars.
During our time here, we felt the magic. A herd of elephants crossing the street right in front of our Jeep. A lion making a show of resting, taking a long stretch, then walking 20 feet away for another nap. And spotting many giraffes calmly browsing the treetops while keeping watch over the plains from nearly 18 feet in the air. And hippos emerging from their water holes, showing us we were just a little too close to their home. It was an unforgettable glimpse into the wild side of South Africa. We later traveled to the southwestern tip of South Africa, a region of dramatic beauty with oceans, mountains, and history.
Behind me is Cape Town, a city of 5 million people. It's very upscale and very scenic. It was also home to one of the biggest struggles in the world, the struggle against apartheid.
To better understand what happened here, we visited a museum. It tells the story of a vibrant, multiracial community destroyed during apartheid. We also walked through the colorful streets of Bokap, where slaves once lived. Then came one of the most moving experiences of the trip, visiting Robben Island. Just off the coast of Cape Town, this island prison held Nelson Mandela for 18 of his 27 years in prison. Our guide tells the story of the past and present.
That this is more than just a tourist destination. This is a point of historical importance, not just to South Africans, but to people right throughout the world. Apartheid is heavily misunderstood. It is not South African. It is not based on surface level aggression. Apartheid is a system as old as time. Apartheid is not about the baton and the bullet. It is about rewiring how a society thinks.
We also met a former prisoner who showed us the cell where Nelson Mandela spent decades of his life.
And he told us what it was like to be a prisoner there, how the guards treated them, how they communicated with other prisoners, his interactions with the leadership of the anti-apartheid movement, and just the whole inhumanity of this apartheid system just was really driven home in a way that was very moving.
Despite its past, the Cape Town area has a way of leaving you in awe with its beauty. We drove the spectacular coastline to Cape Point and Cape of Good Hope, where ocean cliffs and powerful waves stretch to the horizon.
Portuguese sailors at first called this the Cape of Storms. They then realized they may have found the route to India and a lucrative spice trade, so they renamed it to the Cape of Good Hope.
We watched penguins at Boulders Beach, sharing their nests with their young, and saw the beauty of Kirstenbosch National Botanical Garden, famous for plants found nowhere else on Earth. And at Table Mountain, you can ride the cable car to the top, taking in the somewhat foggy but breathtaking views. South Africa is a country of contrasts, a place of pain and progress, history and hope, wildlife and city life, struggle and incredible beauty. And maybe that's what makes it so unforgettable. A country that continues to face its past while moving toward its future.
If you liked this video, please go on to my video, Southern Africa. It follows our trip to Zambia, Zimbabwe, and Botswana. And remember, please subscribe. If you like